Okay, howdy everybody. It's Mr. Ed back with another educational and informative video. Hopefully it will help you with your trading. And good afternoon, campers, wherever you might be around the world. I know there's a lot of people watching these videos overseas. So cool, guys. Hope it's not too late for you to stay up. Anyway, I wanted to go over the ETH and RTH sessions for today. This is ETH. You can see where it opened on Sunday. We had a nice gap up, okay? And you can play this one of three ways, okay? Here's your entry. Here's a strat arrow right here. Here's your entry off this candle right here off 44.6750, okay? As it dropped down below that, that's your short entry, okay? Now you can have two targets. All depends on if you want to stay up all night long and wait for the trade to finish. You've got a target down here. You have an ADR target down here, 44.51. Yeah, call it 41.51.25 because it came back. It came down to 44.51, and I think it came maybe a tick lower and then bounced back up. So there's your first target. So you're looking at 67.50 to 51, say 51.50. So you're looking at what's 15, 16 points right there. So that's a nice chunk of change, and your one and done trade, you'd be done from open, you'd be done in 2 hours. If you wanted to hold it a little bit longer, and you're talking about from 67 to 44.43.75. That was the previous day's RTH open. So, and I've got that projected off on the RTH chart. So you're looking at from 67.50 to 43. So you're looking at almost 15 points. Almost 25 points right there. So that's quite a bit more money. But you would have had to hold that trade from here, okay, all the way down to this point here, which was like what, 3:20 in the morning. So you could have held it, come down 3:20 in the morning, wicked off that guy, and then said, you know what, I'm done for the day, see ya, because it wicked off a couple of times. So you've got a one and done trade right there. Or if you're trading two contracts, you could have gotten off at 51.50, and then the second target would have got 43.75, which would have made you some nice money for the overnight session. Now, that's overnight. Let's go back to ETH. Let's go back to the regular trading hour session for today. Let's go back. Okay, so here's another really, really nice. A lot of guys got fooled on this, and I initially did because I had a short arrow here, but the problem is that short arrow was way the heck was taking off this guy up here. So if you're patient, wait for 5 minutes, wait for the trade. There was a trade. I lost 4 ticks on that trade, but I came back down here and reversed off of it, and I got it in about 40.50, and then here's your target. First target up here, which is 60.25, which is what? That's another 20 points. Or if you wanted to wait for ETH open, there's another target for you. Second target, or either first or second contract off there at 65. So you got 25 points. So you would have had yesterday. You would have had, anywhere from 35 to 50 points, 40 to 50 points. Very, very, very easy trade, relaxing trade. When it came down, your stop loss would have been down here at say 36.50. So you're looking at 4 point. That's a little uncomfortable for me, but once it came back, once it crossed 40.50, okay, you came back down to 38.50. So you're only looking at 8. You're only looking at 8 ticks, which I don't like 8 tick stops. I think they're a little bit broad, but you know what? It is what it is. If you're going to trade the strat, you trade the stops. You put the stops where they pay to put it, because an overwhelming majority of these trades, especially trading to ADR targets or trading to previous open targets, is pretty darn profitable. Pretty darn profitable. So anyway, as you can see, you could have held to that second ADR target, which was 44.70.30, but you would have held, dang, you would have held all day long. I don't like holding all day long. I like to get in a one and done trade and I'm done. There's ADR plus 2. Plus it doesn't hit this guy. Sometimes it just doesn't hit him. So I like the high probability targets, which are, the first target here is that ADR plus, which was at 44.60.50, and then the second one at 65.50 for the open. You know, I hit this thing, in 30 minutes? You know, like 30 minutes of trading. 30 minutes, I'm done. Okay? This one, if I wanted to get in it, I would have had to waited for another hour, you know, to hit that target, you know. And the difference between 44.60 and 40, you know, 5 points, you know. Do you want to hang on for another hour and sit through all this pullback stuff down here in order to make 5 more points? Well, it's your decision, you know. The chart certainly supported it. I mean, you've got VWAP coming up here. You see, that's where you get in. You get the signal. You cross above VWAP. It's a standard type trade. VWAP's green. You break above that candle. You take the trade. First target here, ADR plus. Second target here, ADR minus. And the exact same thing for ETH on Sunday. Let me switch back real quick and I'll show you that. As you can see, as you can see, the second candle, VWAP is turned down, VWAP's negative. VWAP's turned down, there you go. You've got your first trade right there. You had a little bit of a pullback right there, which was 67.50. You're looking at 64.50. So you came within 2 points. Okay, fine. ETH open. There was ETH open. It popped up and then went south. They were trying to see, okay, are there any other buyers up here? Nope, no more buyers. Okay, fine, we'll sell it. Here you go. One target, 2 targets there at 3 o'clock in the morning. So there you go. VWAP's initially down, so you knew you were going to be short. VWAP's initially up, you knew you were going to be long. So anyway, that's your, I'm coming for 8 minutes here. I'm trying to keep these away to 10 minutes so that you can have a little bit to your day and just kind of, this is just kind of a capsule thing. I'm going to try to do these every day. But I've been involved in another project, and that's been taking up a fair bit of my time in the last several days. So I might not be able to have time to do these every day, but I'm going to try. Cross your fingers, everybody. Leave comments here or over on Twitter. Tell me what you think, and I will be by the way, I'll be releasing this chart book here soon. This is an update to I think it's the old VWAP strategy chart book. I've got a bunch of updates to this, including some corrections to the strat signals, and I've got some filtering abilities coming up, so you'll be able to filter these arrows to say, you know, I want to take an arrow. Say for example on the open, you'll take it within the first 5 or 10 minute arrow if you don't. You know, you're looking for a strat signal one way or the other. Plus, with the supporting VWAP, and I think I've talked about that in another video. So, another thing was, and you can see value area low. Value area high was up here on the ETH chart, I believe. Yeah, value area high was up here. You're running against value area high, so you know it was going to short. Running into value area low here, so you know it's going to go long. Anyway, almost 10 minutes. See you guys. Have an absolute wonderful time, and I'm going to try to see if I can get these charts out with the filtering on it as soon as possible. And then the automated trading, you can see the dots. Part of the automated trading is already done. That's for the exits, but I haven't finished with that with the entries, coding entries. So as soon as I get those coded, everybody will know and get these charts. I'll post them in the free area, and then people can turn them on, turn their auto traders on, and play with it, and see what they think. Try it in sim for a while, see what you like, or go live on the micros. If it goes against you, you're not going to lose a whole lot of money. But test these things as it's everything else. Test them. Make absolutely sure that they work for you and they work for your circumstances. Okay? See y'all.